Kit Harington and Rose Leslie say and oppose I do and oppose, in front of and oppose Game of Thrones and oppose, cast and crew. Game of Thrones fans rejoice. There was a wedding involving stars of the hit HBO show that didn't involve someone brutally dying. Kit Harington and Rose Leslie tied the knot on Saturday in Scotland.View photos Rose Leslie and her father. Photo, Getty Images MoreHarington and Leslie, who played an on-screen couple on Got, said I do at her childhood home, which just so happens to be a castle. The 31-year-old actors wed at Wardhill Castle in Aberdeenshire. The ceremony and after-party were reportedly held at different locations on the sprawling estate, which is owned by Leslie's father, Seb, who told reporters earlier in the day he was absolutely thrilled for the nuptials. View photos Kit and Rose's wedding venue. Photo, Facebook, Wardhill Castle. Many of Harington and Leslie's co-stars were in attendance. Sophie Turner, who has her own nuptials to plan with Joe Jonas, Amelia Clark, Richard Madden, Maisie Williams, and Peter Dinklage were just a few of the cast members photographed touching down in Scotland ahead of the wedding. View photos Rose and Kit in Thrones. Photo, HBO MoreHarington, who plays Jon Snow, and Leslie quietly began dating after meeting on set in Iceland 2012. Because the country is beautiful, because the northern lights are magical, and because it was there that I fell in love, he told Vogue. If you're already attracted to someone, and then they play your love interest in the show, it becomes very easy to fall in love. Although she left the drama and her free folk character, Grit, behind in 2014, their romance continued off-screen. The pair confirmed their engagement last year with an official announcement in the newspaper. View photos Kit Harington and Rose Leslie's engagement announcement. Photo, Getty Images. Since Leslie, who currently stars on The Good Fight, is off the show, she wants to make sure her house is a Game of Thrones spoiler-free zone. Talk about being an avid fan. But with Game of Thrones, I'm like the rest of the world. I'm waiting for the new and final season, she admitted to Seth Meyers in March. She continued, I remember over the summer obviously the new episodes for the final season were coming through onto his iPad. I can read his facial expressions. I don't want to know anything that's going on within his eyes, so I send him packing. I kind of boot him out so that he can go to the coffee shop, because I can gauge. If he stiffens, it's like, oh, someone's dead. And then my mind goes off. That opened the door for Harington to have some fun at her expense on April Fool's Day. When Leslie returned home from wrapping season 1 of The Good Fight, he put a replica of his character's severed head on the top shelf of their fridge. View photos Rose shares a photo of Kit's prank. Photo, YouTube. Here's hoping none of the tipsy stars ruined the series ending for anyone. Read more on Yahoo Entertainment. Anthony Bourdain had no illegal drugs in his system prior to death. Modern Family star Sarah Hyland hospitalized, reveals photo of swollen face naked for all to see. Tattooed teen mom Mossy book outstrips down and worries about survival on Naked and Afraid.